Peek, why are you standing in my house in an apron?
Grace, you were careful coming home? You had to hear what happened over at Jameson and the Regal. Bunch of Neanderthals coughing up trouble. Probably the same culprits that harmed your chicks. Did you hear it? They're called Mavericks.
Yeah, I heard, but what's that got to do with this setup? Is that chili?
Grace, I'd climb to the roof and take a dive into the cement for you. And you know what would happen? I wouldn't splatter to get guts and blood. I'd hit the ground and bounce right up. Why? Because I'm made of steel, and that steel is armor. And that armor was built by God to protect my life so I can be the man in your life.
What are you carrying on about? Have you been smoking reefer?
Let me start over. I came out the gate too strong. I'll start over.
I had a long day, Peek. I'm about to warm up some sauerkraut. So.
Wait a minute. You don't need no sauerkraut. That's Mr. Karadif's chili right there from Empress Cafe. People come from miles to get a bowl full of that. At least sit down at this table I decorated. What man you know is going to throw on an apron and decorate a table? Here, let me get a spoonful.
Chloe!
Grace, wait a minute now. Give me a chance here. Chloe said you spent a lot of time in your room looking at those postcards. Is that true?
What's this box doing out here? You going through my things?
Wait now. Chloe and I call ourselves trying to get to know you better. Find a way to solve your soul, if that's what you need.
Solve my soul? Am I a leper? I can't believe this.
All I saw was a few postcards. Looked like Georgia somewhere. You missing home? I understand that. I miss it too. Georgia's a pretty and ugly place.
I don't miss nothing about Georgia. What do you want with me? Just lay it out.
The march is in a few days. Some deacons are hosting a social after. I'd like you to come with me.
Are you joshing me?
Rev Page will honor us with a prayer. He's been working on it for a month. Then we're going to march down to the Taylor-Davidson fountain with banners, chanting. Rev Page says he's going to speak on how we Negroes should get drafted, fight instead of cleanup duty.
You went through my private things so I could go with you to this march.
We're going to travel to D.C. too, Grace. I want you to come. The deacons are bringing their wives and families. Chloe encouraged me to speak to you about it.
Chloe! I'm going to need you to pack up this chili and these candles.
So you don't care about the march? Negroes of Cincinnati need to see us fight for our equality. They treat us like a virus here. Poor wages, living in squalor, can't watch the Reds unless we're in the bleachers. Every step we take, the police on our tail. Then we go and enlist in the military, and they throw us in the kitchen to cook their slop. This march is going to show our people that fighting for ourselves never ends.
I'm exhausted, and I don't want to participate.
Exhausted? What Negro ain't exhausted, Grace? Folks say they ran you from the South because you killed a man. Is that why you won't let anybody get close?
I took an axe to my cotton boss's leg and sold it for a fortune. Ain't you heard?
There you go being ornery again. I feel like you never tell truths.
Am I living my life so you can believe it? Chloe!
There's a whole world out here, Grace. I'm tired of you saying no to me. It's not right, because staying back in that room and not living out here with the rest of us.
Want to know why I'm tired? I was picking cotton before I learned to read. My mom and pa went off the sharecrop on another farm and never came back. During one harvest, my fingers cramped so I could barely move them, and still to this day, they give me trouble. When I was 13, the boss's brother cornered me in the field.
Grace, I'll fix all of that, I swear to you. My arms are big enough for both of us.
I don't want to be fixed. I don't want to march. Just leave me in peace.
Is it possible I can sleep back here? Plenty of room and I won't make a sound.
My backyard ain't no rooming house, boy. And you ain't no farm animal.
I can clean up out here for you. Wash windows, pull your weeds, fix that gate.
You should just go on, young man. It's real late. I'm a working person. Is there something wrong with your legs? If not, I can make something wrong.
I'm a little scared if you're welcoming truce.
Scared? These streets ain't no more scarier than the red dirt you come from.
I don't know anybody here. First time leaving Georgia.
It's the first time for most Negroes up here, so you in good company.
Never been on a train either. Forced to sit, cramped in that color coach. Almost puked twice from all that motion. Whenever the train stopped in a station, they made us piss in the bushes. White folks got to go in restrooms.
Well, yes. These are the days of white folks. Seemed you know that.
Heath, my name's Heath.
Hello, Heath. And goodbye. Stay away from that.
I want to touch these touch-me-nots. They call it jewel weed, too, down home. My eyes caught sight of it. I couldn't believe it, thought hunger was tricking me.
Well, it's getting later, so...
Pardon me, I'm showing bad manners again. I'd do that. Pardon.
Here. Take this.
Oh, I can't accept.
You hungry, ain't you? If not, I'll throw it to the rats. They have no shame.
It's not that. I just...
You expecting something fancier like mullet stew? Boy, eat this tomato.
Thank you, miss.
Grace. Hope you ain't scared no more.
No, I ain't. Thank you for that. Blessings to you for that.
Well, smells like rain. You best move on. And you might want to tend to that wound on your neck. You're bleeding. Bad. LaTonya Borsay, I'm 5'5". I'm located in New York City.